Hi guys, it's me Teacher Gon. In today's video, ang pupuntahan naman natin is yung pangalawang part ng conic section, which is yung tinatawag nating parabola. This topic is important for those students who are taking up pre-calculus. So last time, we have discussed the introduction about circle and the equations about circle. Right now, we will discuss parabola. So ito yung ating pangalawang part ng conic section. So without further ado, let's define parabola. So we have here the definition of parabola. Sabi rito, a parabola can be defined as the set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from the given point called the focus. So ito yung mga ilang terms na dapat yung matandaan about parabola. You have the focus and a given line called directrix. So given this graph of a parabola, meron tayong mga label ng mga important parts of a parabola. So this is your parabola. Yan, yung kulay blue. And then, sa ating parabola, meron tayong tinatawag na focus. Kung i-compare natin siya sa mismong circle, since hindi naman closed figure ang parabola, focus is the center of the parabola. Okay? So, next naman natin, after that, you have the vertex. Vertex is clearly, it's either the highest or the lowest point of the parabola. It depends on the opening of the parabola. Okay? And then next, after the focus, vertex, we have the directrix. Directrix is a line. So, clarify lang natin, and let me elaborate. Yung ating directrix or yung distance ng ating directrix, let's say for example this one, this distance from the vertex to the directrix, yung distance ng vertex to the directrix is equivalent to the distance of the vertex and the focus. Equal yung dalawang distance na yan. Then, after that, meron tayong tinatawag ng latus rectum. Yung ibang tawag nila dyan ay latus reticulum. Yung latus rectum natin, this is a line. This yellow line. Siya isang perpendicular line towards the directrix na dumadaan sa focus. Okay? Na dumadaan sa focus. At the same time, the latus rectum is perpendicular to your axis of symmetry. Ito naman yung ating latus rectum. Ito yung ating axis of symmetry. Later on, explain natin ano yung ibig sabihin ng axis of symmetry. And then, yung dalawa dito, diba, this is your latus rectum. Meron siya tinatawag ditong endpoints of the latus rectum. Okay? So, lastly, we have here the axis of symmetry. Ito yung humahati or nag-create ng mirror effect sa dalawang sides ng ating parabola. Kung isipin nyo, let me apply parabola. Let's try to imagine a leaf or isang dahon. Di ba, meron siyang line sa gitna na kung saan yun yung kino-consider natin parang axis of symmetry. The same with the face of a person. Ang bawat face or body ng isang person ay meron tayong axis of symmetry. So it's the thing or the line that create a mirror effect. Okay? So those are the parts of the parabola. And then, another important thing about parabola is for you to memorize the different standard form of the equations of parabola. So dito medyo kailangan ma-memorize ito, guys. So we have here different opening of parabola. We have the upward, downward, to the right, and to the left. And then we have the vertex, which is in 0, 0, and then vertex is h, k. So simplihan lang natin discussion natin. So imagine, let's have this one. If the parabola opens upward, as for example, I have here a Cartesian plane. Let me draw a Cartesian plane. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. So what we're saying about the parabola opens upward at yung kanyang vertex is at 0, 0, ibig sabihin yan, yung parabola ay pag ganito. Ganito yung tsura niya. Sorry. I hope na makapag-draw ko na maayos sa parabola. Parang ganyan yung tsura niya. Like that. Yung opening is upward. And then, yung kanyang vertex is located at 0, 0 or the origin. Ito yung standard form niya. Okay. So, another thing, this is x squared is equal to 4cy. How about the second one? If the parabola opens downward, at yung kanyang, punta muna natin ito isa. So, what if ito naman, yung second equation natin, you have the quantity of x minus h squared is equal to 4c times y minus k. So, same lang ang opening. As you can see, nakasama siya sa upward. Same lang ang opening. Ang difference lang ay yung vertex. Here, in our first graph of the parabola, yung kanyang vertex ay located sa origin. Kapag ang iyong equation, standard form ay ganito yung form, ibig sabihin, kahit saang part ng Cartesian plane, nandun yung parabola. Okay? So for example, ito, parang ganito. Let me use a different ink for our pen. Try natin ito. This one, parang ganito. The parabola still open upwards, pero ang kanyang vertex ay wala na sa origin. So, ganyan yung tsura niyan. Okay? I hope na maging clear yan. So, erase na natin yung ating writings dito. Erase na natin, sorry. Okay. Next naman natin, sir, what if the parabola opens downward? Diba? Downward naman tayo. So, basically, sabi dyan, your C is negative or less than 0. Mapapansin nyo dito, yung 4C natin or yung ating C is less than 0, negative. So, ang itsura ng parabola, nag-open downward, wherein the vertex is at 0, 0, ay nandito. This is your vertex. At yung opening niya is pababa. Yan, tandaan nyo, ito yan. Itong kanyang standard form. And then, sir, what if the parabola has the standard form of this one? Sabi dyan, the vertex is hk. So, pwedeng ganito siya. Pwedeng ganito yung tsura ng parabola nyo. It opens downward. Okay? Ito yung vertex niya. H, k. So, ganyan lang kasimple yan. Next naman natin. Later on, I will give you the trick on how to memorize that. Next naman natin is yung parabola nag-open to the right. Yung opening niya ay nasa right. So, ganito yung itsura nun. Ito yung kanyang standard form. Y squared is equal to 4cx. Yung vertex niya ay 0, 0. Open to the right. So, ganito yung kanyang itsura. Sorry. Parang ganyan. Though the accurate, parang ganyan yung itsura niya. So, this is the vertex. And then, sir, what if yung vertex ay wala sa origin or 0, 0, like this one? Pwede naman siyang ganito. Yung kanyang parabola. Okay? So, next naman natin. Sir, what if yung opening niya ay to the left at yung kanyang vertex ay nasa 0, 0? Ito yung kanyang standard form. Ito na yung possible na itsura ng ating parabola. Ganyan. And then, sir, what if the vertex of the parabola is not located at the origin? So, possible na ganito. Ang opening niya sa left. Ang opening niya sa left. Parang ganyan. Okay? Ngayon, ano yung mga paratandaan na pwede nyo tandaan? Kung, sir, paano namin mas madali malalaman if the parabola opens up, opens down, opens to the left or right? So, ganito lang kasimple yan. Malalaman nyo it's either yung parabola ay nag-open or downward kapag yung x variable ang mayroong squared. Pansinin nyo, mayroon siyang squared. Yan kapag sa origin. E dito naman, pansin nyo rin to. Yung may x variable ang mayroong square. So, dyan yung malaman, it's either left or right. It's only a matter of negative 4c or positive 4c. Kasi kapag negative yung 4c mo, automatic, downward na yon. Pero kapag positive yung 4c mo, that is upward. So, ganun lang. If yung x variable ay merong square, automatic, that is upward or downward. Okay? So, next naman natin, sir, paano namin malalaman if the parabola opens to the left or to the right? Pansinin nyo to, yung y variable ang merong squared. Ito rin, y variable ang squared. Yan yung pinaka-trick dyan para mas madali yung matandaan. Hindi nyo kailangan tignan yung x. Ay, okay, parang ganun lang. Hanapin nyo kung anong variable yung merong square. It's either x or y lang naman. Okay, so I hope na natutunan nyo yung trick na yun. Kasi marami pa rin nalilito about the opening of the parabola. Basta kapag yung opening ay upward or downward, x yun. Yung may squared. Tapos kapag left or right naman yung opening, yung kanyang variable y ang merong square. So I have here a simple activity in which you will determine the vertex and the opening of the parabola para ma-apply natin yung tutunan natin dito sa table na to. Okay? So let's have x squared is equal to 12y. Obviously, since wala naman tayo ditong something sa part na to, automatic, yung kanyang vertex ay located at 0, 0. Eh sir, paano yung opening? Look at this one. Yung x variable ang may square. Meaning, it's either upward or downward. So, paano mo ngayon malalaman if upward or downward? Pansinin mo to. If this is positive, automatic, the opening is upward. Okay? Now, let's move on to item number 2. You have y squared is equal to 20x. So, pansinin nyo, you have here, automatic, ang kanyang vertex ay 0, 0. And then yung opening niya, paano natin malalaman kung ano yung kanyang opening? Ang opening niya, ay, tinan nyo to, y variable ang mayroong square. Automatic, it's either left or right. And this is positive, right? So, ibig sabihin, ang opening niya ay right. At the right. To the right. So, let's move on to item number 3. Now, look at item number 3. So, dito sa number 3, yan. Ang ka-pattern niya ay ito. Itong dalawang to. Diba? So, meron siyang yung kasama yung x natin. Ibig sabihin yan, ang vertex niya, baguhin mo lang yung sign nito or i-flip mo lang yung sign. If that is negative, meaning yung h mo ay positive 3. Tapos kung mapansin nyo, wala namang numbers dito, walang minus or plus, automatically that is 0. Yung vertex niya ay 3, 0. Sunod, yung opening naman. Ang opening niya, since this is positive, ibig sabihin ay upward. Ganyan na kasimple number 3. Next, number 4. So, yung y ang merong square, ibig sabihin it's either left or right. Pero alamin muna natin kanyang vertex. Ang kanyang vertex ay ito. Bagay natin yung sign. So, you have 1, negative 4. Since ito yung h natin, that is negative, i-flip mo lang yung sign, ibig sabihin 1, yung H mo, positive. If this is positive, ibig sabihin yung K mo is negative. And then yung for the opening, ang opening niya, siya ay to the left. Bakit kaya to the left? So, since Y yung merong square, ibig sabihin, it's either left or right. Paano mo malaman if left or right? Ito ay negative, automatic, the opening is to the left. Okay? So, I hope na natutunan niyo yung lesson natin about this introduction of parabola and standard form of parabola and knowing the vertex and the opening of it at yung different parts niya. So, in our next video, we will discuss on how to transform equation from general to standard form, and from the standard form to general form of any equation of the parabola. Again, kung bago ka lang sa YouTube channel ko, don't forget to like, subscribe, at i-hit mo na rin yung bell button para updated ka sa ating mga future uploads. Again, I am Teacher Gon. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye!